Hello friends, welcome to my law station. Today we shall discuss the Consumer Protection Act 2019. The Consumer Protection Act in India ensures fair trade practices and protects consumer rights through effective grievance redressal mechanisms and consumer courts. Before we dive in to elaborate on the key provisions, let us understand the need for this legislation. The Consumer Protection Act in India is a crucial legislation aimed at safeguarding the rights and interests of consumers. Here's an overview of the Consumer Protection Act in India. Objective: the primary objective of the Consumer Protection Act is to provide consumers with effective safeguards against unfair trade practices and to ensure fair and equitable treatment in the marketplace. Let's move on to the extent and the scope of this code. The Consumer Protection Act applies to all goods and services bought or availed for a consideration by consumers, including offline and online transactions, making it a comprehensive law covering a wide range of consumer-related concerns or issues. Rights of consumers. The Act enshrines various rights of consumers, including the right to be protected against marketing of goods and services that are hazardous to life and property, the right to information, the right to choose, the right to be heard, and the right to seek redressal. Consumer disputes redressal forums. One of the key features of the Consumer Protection Act is the establishment of consumer disputes redressal forums at all levels, district, state, and national. These forums provide a speedy and inexpensive mechanism for consumers to seek redressal of their grievances against unfair trade practices or defective goods and services. Jurisdiction of consumer forums. The Act prescribes the jurisdiction of the various consumer forums based on the value of the goods or services involved in the dispute. Consumers can approach the appropriate forum depending on the monetary value of their claim. Filing of complaints. Consumers can file complaints with the respective consumer disputes redressal forums after inquiring about the jurisdiction, either individually or collectively through a recognized consumer association or through a practicing lawyer. The complaint should be filed within the specified time limit from the date of the cause of action. Powers of consumer forums or consumer courts. The consumer disputes redressal forums have the authority to hear and adjudicate consumer complaints, issue orders to cease unfair trade practices, award compensation to aggrieved consumers, and enforce their decisions. Let us understand the appeals process. The Act provides for the right to appeal against the decisions of the consumer disputes redressal forums. Consumers dissatisfied with the decision of a district forum can go forward with an appeal to the next forum within the specified time limit. For example, if you have a consumer case in the district forum and if you want to appeal the decision of the district forum, you can go forward with the respective state consumer forum. And after that, you can reach out and file an appeal with National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission at the national level, that is NCDRC. Penalties and compensation. In addition to providing redressal to consumers, the Act empowers the consumer forums to impose penalties on erring traders or service providers for unfair trade practices. It also allows for the award of compensation to consumers for any loss or injury suffered due to defective goods or deficient services. Consumer Protection Councils. The Act mandates the establishment of Central Consumer Protection Council and state consumer protection councils to promote and protect the rights of consumers. These councils advise the government on consumer related issues and create awareness among consumers about their rights and responsibilities. Let's discuss amendments. The Act has undergone amendments over the years to strengthen consumer protection measures and keep pace with the evolving market dynamics and technological advancements. These amendments aim to address emerging challenges in consumer protection and enhance the efficacy of the law. In summary, overall, the Consumer Protection Act in India serves as a vital legal framework for protecting the rights and interests of consumers, providing them with accessible and efficient mechanisms for redressal of grievances and promoting fair and transparent trade practices in the marketplace. With this, I hereby conclude the lecture. My Law Station is all about simplified understanding of law and its application. I'm your host, Mac. Thank you for staying tuned and thank you for visiting My Law Station.